Hi everyone, my name is Eric Cheek. I am a PhD candidate at the University of Michigan Ann Arbor in the College of Electrical and Computer Engineering. I started my journey here at Schoolcraft, just kind of taking prerequisite classes like everyone else. From here, I went to UM Dearborn, where I continued on to get my undergrad degree in electrical engineering. I'm from Michigan. I'm from a city called Westland. So I heard a lot of good things about Schoolcraft, especially from my older brother who attended Schoolcraft. It was going to be worth the money I spent, especially because I was paying for school out of pocket. So I wanted something that was going to be affordable and close to home. After leaving Schoolcraft, I attended the University of Michigan Dearborn, where I got my degree in electrical engineering. I joined Tau Beta Pi. I was a vice president for the winter 2020 semester. I got the opportunity to conduct some research, so I'm actually a published author and semi-autonomous semi-trucks, so like a leader-follower truck platoon. Also at UM Dearborn, I met a lot of my best friends that I still have today, so it's been a good time. Current plans are to take courses at the University of Michigan. Currently just taking coursework in the beginning of my candidacy. I'm also just working on developing a research idea and proposal that I'll eventually be able to work into a thesis. Also, I am on student government at Ann Arbor. Just trying to find ways I can make a broader impact in the community, the graduate student community, and do some outreach. So one of my biggest goals is trying to bring professional development to underserved and underrepresented student groups. So my research is going to be involving image reconstruction for a wider range of imaging modalities. How do we generate an image that has more resolution than what we get from the current methods? So that comes from utilizing machine learning and AI. So what happens is you have an image which may or may not be blurry, but if you have thousands or hundreds of thousands of these images, using machine learning and statistics, you can input this to an algorithm which will give you an idea of what is actually there. I would say the transition from Schoolcraft to Dearborn was actually very smooth. I felt overprepared, if anything. I did a lot at Schoolcraft. I took my classes very seriously. The math and physics department is very strong here. They really aren't lacking in any of the technical areas. The only real thing that I can say I wasn't really exposed to yet was research. Schoolcraft actually was advantageous because I had a more personalized education and I was never afraid to ask questions, and that kind of followed me through my academic career. Don't cheat, especially now that things are online. Cheating really doesn't get you anywhere, so if you think you're going to just cheat through a class so you can get to the next one, all right, great, now you got to cheat through this next class, and then, oh, you know what? Maybe you will cheat again and you're going to get through this class. Now you're in the workforce, so you're in an interview room and you're at a whiteboard and you don't know what to do because somebody's asking you to do something you've never done before. So I would strongly encourage you guys to not cheat, don't take shortcuts, have faith in yourself. We are all outstanding individuals. We all, can do whatever we want as long as you put your mind to it. One of the things I really took advantage of while I was at Schoolcraft was the Learning Center, the LC. So not only was that a place where I learned to really sharpen my skills as a student and prepare myself for difficult classes, but it's actually also a place where I met a lot of my closest friends today. Also, some things that the LC does really well is they have resume review or a letter review or an essay review kind of group within the LC. You really should seek out some student groups. It's not always enough just to be a smart student. Nowadays, people really want leaders. They don't just want a bunch of followers. You should get some technical skills while you're here. So maybe join like the robotics club or math and physics club or a leadership organization. And maybe don't focus so much on your GPA, because at the end of the day, it's important. You know, everyone wants somebody who's smart, but it's going to be the technical skills that are going to sell you as an individual when you get to the workforce. You really can't do it alone. You're going to have people along the way that, you know, you study with or that mentor you and you ask them questions. And these things are all going to be advantageous to you. Don't try to do it alone. If you got to reach out, don't feel like you've lost in some way that you couldn't figure something out alone. Have confidence in yourself. You're as good as you want to be. Don't feel like anything is out of your reach. Everything is entirely within your reach. It does not matter where you start from. I'm proof of it. I'm competing with some of the best students in the world. I've got great friends all over the world at top tier universities that all came from Schoolcraft.